this war. Before we are coming to the panel, and I'm happy that the panelists are coming together, we have a second video here, which is it's a video from China. And it's a video from an institute in China, which is something like the advisor of the Foreign Ministry of China, the Charhar Institute. And I'm happy that I can now announce the interview from Wang from China, which will show us, before we start discussing the perspectives of China in the peace process and the negotiation process for the war in Ukraine. Please, the video.
Peace in Ukraine is important and critical to all of us. Different from the previous general prediction, Russia's economy did not collapse, but EU, on the other hand, is suffering severely from the war. The energy price is rising. More countries are taking advantage of the war by selling oil and natural gas to EU at a much higher price. More manufacturers are leaving EU to relocate their business to the other countries as the result. Even though the bankruptcy of Credit Suisse had more complicated global financial background, prevailing high inflation in the Western world was one of the major reasons that create the fall of such financial giant in Europe. More importantly, there's one golden rule in a globalized world economy. Peaceful environment is the #1 concern for any kind of investment. While the Ukraine war is ongoing and the different European countries are enthusiastic in supplying military weapons, a peaceful European image is shattered and long gone from the outsider's view. Just 1 year ago, when the Chinese talk about Europe, they thought about the tourism, museum, concerts, sceneries, skiing, gourmet food, and brand name fashions and luxuries. Now, when we turn the newspaper pages every morning, all of the headline news about Europe is tanks, F-16, depleted uranium bombs, and the polluted air and soil. What we saw from China and Asia is the fact that European politicians are running up and down to fight the war and dumping the European image of peace and solidarity into gutters. For what? It took the European countries decades to build up a golden image. No one in the other part of the world can understand why EU was to damage its own image to this level. Additionally, outside of EU, a multipolar world is forming as the direct result of the war. Middle East countries achieve peace agreement. China works continuously on Belt and Road initiatives by forming closer partnership with ASEAN and the Middle Asia countries. After years of development, BRICS is expanding by including more countries in different continents. Individual countries around the world learn from the war to pay more attention to the regional peace in their own areas. The concept of neighboring country and area is becoming important because people realize the domino effect of individual countries' behavior can threaten the regional peace environment. We are glad to see such points start to be emphasized by EU countries such as France, Germany, and more in dealing with Russia and the Ukraine crisis. EU wants to treat China differently and welcome China's peace plan. So let's pray for peace. Thank you.